Hey friends, it's Michael. In today's video, I wanted to go ahead and cover some of the troops choices for the new edition of Warhammer the Horus Heresy, produced by Games Workshop. I haven't had a chance to play any games yet, but I have been slowly making my way through the Liber Hereticus, looking at my Alpha Legion rules, looking at all the generic army list units, and so this is some of my thoughts on the troops choices. Hopefully you guys will find this useful. Please keep in mind that this is from the mind and perspective of a fairly casual player. I'm not here to make ultra competitive top tier lists or anything like that. I'm just looking at some of the options and what seems cool to me. But hopefully this will be helpful for you guys. Please like and comment and all that good stuff if you do find it useful, and I will see you guys in the next video. Let's move on to the first troops choice, tactical squads. Coming up next. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you might know that I'm a big advocate for the humble tactical squad. Tactical Marines haven't changed much from the first edition, but I would consider them a backbone for many armies in the Horus Heresy. Tactical squads have somewhat limited equipment, but let's go over some of the options. New to this edition are bayonets and chain bayonets. Both give +1 strength, but the chain bayonet has the shred rule, allowing you to reroll failed wounds. These are two-handed weapons, meaning that they will not give you an extra attack. There's no strength bonus, but chainswords will give each Marine an extra attack for having two close combat weapons. Remember that Tactical Marines come standard with a bolter and bolt pistol. Lastly, you can choose to add an augury scanner, vexilla, or nuncio vox to the unit. Each of these has various levels of utility, and whether or not you'll want them will depend on a lot of factors. Tactical Marines have the Fury of the Legion rule, which lets you take an additional shot if you haven't moved, as well as Heart of the Legion. Heart of the Legion gives the squad a 6+ feel no pain save if they're within 6 inches of an objective, and this can be increased by an apothecary. This potentially makes large tactical squads incredibly hard to budge. Despoilers are tactical Marines that exchange their bolters for a chainsword as standard. This will give them 2 attacks base for having 2 close combat weapons. Like tactical squads, Despoilers may be taken in squads of up to 20 Marines. The options here are also expanded, with power weapons, heavy chainswords, and charnable weapons becoming available. Despoilers may also take hand flamers, Volkite serpentas, or plasma pistols in limited numbers. The sheer variety allows you to create squads that are entirely your own. Despoiler squads swap Fury of the Legion for Spite of the Legion, which gives a charging squad a bonus attack under certain circumstances. They also keep Heart of the Legion, making for a very durable objective holder if paired with an apothecary. Assault squads are jump pack equipped despoilers. This makes assault squads incredibly mobile, allowing them to move up to 12 inches with activated jump packs, as well as giving them a charge distance bonus and more easily letting them move through difficult terrain. Although lacking in any special rules beyond the Line and Legiones Astartes rules, assault squads are a deadly threat simply due to their mobility, as well as the ability to deep strike thanks to their jump packs. They have similar equipment options to Despoilers, meaning they can be adjusted to a number of different battlefield roles, including power armor killers via power weapons, up to 4 per squad of 20 assault marines. Breacher squads are a troops choice that I'm not very familiar with, so this section will be a bit short. These marines all carry boarding shields and breacher charges with some limited weapons options. They have the heavy and line rules, which means that they can hold objectives and more easily shrug off certain weapon attacks. I'll be completely honest here, I don't own any breacher squads, simply because the actual miniatures are really expensive. They are really popular though, especially in Zone Mortalis games. A future plastic kit here would be great. If you're enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I've discussed support squads in previous videos. What I will say here is that I could do an entire video on these and all the weaponry they're able to take. Support squads aren't line, meaning they can't hold objectives, but they do have 6 different weapon options. Flamers, rotor cannons, Volkite chargers, Volkite calivers, plasma guns, or meltaguns. In the Horus Heresy, support squads all carry the same weapon, allowing you to make full squads all bearing plasma guns to threaten light vehicles and terminators. Recon squads are an option that I want to explore more with my Alpha Legion. These Marines have the skirmish and line rules, as well as scout and infiltrate. They come with shroud bombs, which means they always count as 6 inches further away for any shooting attacks. Recon Marines have some new equipment options, including the new Nemesis Bolter, a bolter with a massive 72-inch range and the heavy 1, rending 5+, sniper, and pinning rules. This should give the unit the ability to pick out characters and sergeants from squads while staying safe in return. Recon squads are listed as support squads, which is a rule that I haven't found in the trader book. It may be in the main rulebook, which I don't own at this time. Through their rules and equipment choices, it looks like Recon squads will be a versatile addition to any Heresy army. It should be noted that they are able to take either a Rhino transport or a Storm Eagle as dedicated transports. Scout squads share many similarities with Recon squads, but there are a few notable differences. First, scouts do gain move through cover in addition to infiltrate and scout. Rather than power armor, they wear scout armor for a 4-up armor save. And lastly, they do not have any options for dedicated transports. Scouts are slightly cheaper in points than full Recon squads, and I think that both will have their place in the new edition, particularly as players experiment with the new Nemesis Bolter.